everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. And special thanks to Mark Scott for sharing this. If you've been watching this channel for any time, then you already know that Bobby Conner is perhaps the most creative storyteller there is, apart from Kat Kerr. And today's story is a doozy. So we're just gonna let this video play out because it's simply unbelievable that anyone would believe this.
I've had some experiences that nearly kill me. I'll tell you one of them. Listen, if my wife was sitting here, she can validate all these things because she's in the middle of the fray. I get into this. I get caught up into the third heaven, and I'm in heaven, and there's God the Father, and He's talking to me. And I tell you, it's the most wonderful thing. It's just pulsating with energy and with life, and I am totally just. It's absolutely wonderful.
Wow.
And the Lord's talking to me, and He says, watch this. And He does something like this and pushes back heaven and shows me the second heaven. And out of all these 50 years, I've seen Satan twice.
Wow.
I've seen Satan twice. He doesn't have horns. He looks like a chiseled Spanish prince.
Wow.
He's handsome as he can be.
Wow.
He goes like this, and I see Satan. And Satan calls a principality, and all of evil, all of the demons, all of the fallen angels are excited. They're gleeful because here comes a principality with a box. And it's a box like a treasure box, but black smoke's whirling around it like this.
This is straight out of the movies, and the guy across from him is just eating up every word.
But black smoke's whirling around it like this. And I'm watching this from heaven, and I'm watching the things happening in the second heaven. And the devil calls this principality, all hell is just gleeful. And they bring this box, and Satan opens this box like that. And in the box was an implement. About, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches long, about the big around as a banana, and it was some kind of an implement, some kind of an evil key. And Satan reaches in and takes the key and hands it to a principality and says, go unlock the hordes.
Wow.
That's what he says. And I'm watching this up in heaven. And this, all of the evil is excited. And this principality takes off flying out of the second heaven, swirling like that. And the Lord looked at me and said, go stop him. So I took off, and I'm flying, and I'm following this demon, and he's moving like this. And we get to some place that looked like the Badlands.
Yeah.
No grass, mountains with no trees, and caves and hollers. And this thing flew in like that. And I flew in with him. And I'm standing, and I've had these kind of experiences before, but they couldn't detect me.
Right.
I was there, but they couldn't find me.
Yeah.
And I thought this would be that way. So they're here, and it's darker than dark in there, and you can just feel all the demons. They're hanging off the cliffs like bats in a cave, and they're so excited they're about to be released for this end time confrontation. And so this principality is handing this key off to a gatekeeper to unlock all of these. And the Lord said, I said, stop him. So I go, so he's handing this thing. So I hit him with my hand right here. Wham! And the implement goes up out of his hand, falls like that, and rolls into a crack in the rocks. But I wasn't invisible. Oh, these demons whirled, and they had claws, and they would just rip into me like this. And the only way I could get them off of me, I'd say, Jesus! And they'd have to turn me loose. And then I would pray in tongues, and a little ball of light would appear in this dark cave. And when I prayed in tongues, it would fall there and go like that, and I could step in the light. That's the only way I got out of there. It took me weeks to get over it. It almost killed me. And the Lord said, I felt like a failure. And He said, no, you bought the church some time.
Wow.
See, I knocked this thing out of the thing's hand, and it fell into a crevice there.
Wow.
Ooh,
wow.
But you talk about a tough time.
And there you have it, folks. Another episode of Story Time with Bobby Conner. We don't need to dissect that story as to why it's not true. But if by some chance you did believe that, then I pray God opens your eyes to His truth. Because if you believe that story, then you'll most likely believe anyone. And when the Antichrist is here with lying signs and wonders, you may be fooled by him as well. Anyhow, we're going to leave it here for today, but leave your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, take care and God bless.